Our fun facts page or component is in much better shape now. But in real-world applications, our header, main and footer components won't be so simple. In fact, within our header component only, we'll be writing several lines of code for linking multiple CSS files or other style files, importing databases, connecting to other APIs or multiple resources. In a similar manner, our main component will consist of hundreds of lines of code consisting of some important business logic. Therefore, it's always a better approach to place them or create separate components of these elements. So let's do that quickly. First of all, let me move this root.render to the end of the program. And now we'll create our first component, which will be the header component. Header. Within header, we'll be returning our header element. Similarly, we'll be creating our next component for main content. So let's call it main content only. Here we'll return the main content itself. Finally, we'll create our last component, which will be the footer component. And within our footer component, we'll be returning the footer element. And we are done. So if we go back to our page and look at it, then it will be empty. And the reason being, we have created our components, but we never called them. So we are simply going to call them inside our fun facts component or the parent component one by one. So first one will be header, next one will be main content, and the last one will be footer. Now if we go back to our page, then we'll see the original content. So this is the beauty of React. Because of its composable nature, we can divide our code into different components. Like in our page, we have our parent component, which we are rendering from root.render, and our parent component itself consists of 3 child components: header, main content, and footer. And these child components are independent components, which means we can modify them independently. Even if we want to remove them, we simply need to delete the component and remove that component from the parent component. And this is the reason why React is so popular in developing complex enterprise applications.